Hey guys, Dave from Wolfhard Hobbying here, and today we're going to do another unboxing for the Wrath of Kings game. This time we're going to take a look at this specialist box for the Shael Han faction, their Fulung Devourer. Shael Han is the other starter set I got with the Kickstarter campaign because I like the Oriental theme and I love dragons about as much as I love werewolves. So again, just to be warned, this is from Kickstarter, so there are alternate pieces and alternate sculpts in here that may not come in the retail box. But just to give you an idea of what the Fulung Devourer looks like put together and painted quickly, here's the original sculpt of the model. So as you can see, just quickly here, there's a lot of detail and character on this model. So let's jump in and see what's inside the box. So again, it comes in this nice container. It has a nice 80mm base for lots of scenic purposes. Makes him a great centerpiece to the army. So as you can see, I cut everything out of the bags just for time-saving purposes here, so you didn't have to watch me cut a whole bunch of bags open. But we're going to look at the overall body here. I really like the detail in this. He's got a lot of detail in the scales on his belly and on his top, as well as he's got these nice dagger-like spikes that run down his back. Gives him a lot of character, lots of detail, and again, there are these holes so that you can do a lot of dry fitting. So here, I'm grabbing the two versions of the tail. You have one that wraps closer, which is the original sculpt, but this one here is the alternate tail. It's pretty cool. It sticks too far out the back of the model, I find, but if you base them up high enough, this probably won't cause a lot of concern in the game for surrounding the model or not. But here's the original sculpt of the tail. I kind of like this one better as I don't know, I just like the way it wraps around, looks a little bit more flowing. But again, this is all personal preference, so you know, it all depends on what you want to do. I'm building mine more for a tabletop style, whereas you could put this one on and have them as a display piece, or just even if you want a really nice centerpiece to the model. So he does come with two variant riders. So here I'm just going to dry fit the original rider together as he keeps falling out of my hand there. So he comes with that steampunky type of backpack. Not sure if I'm going to keep those on the models. They both come with one. But as you can see here, I find he kind of looks a little bit better without it. But again, it's personal preference and whatnot. But I find this guy, even though he's really well detailed, he's got that nice demon face on his belt there. His helmet's got a lot of character. He looks a little too stiff for kind of a centerpiece model. So here's the variant rider. He comes with a katana or a sword of some sort, and I find he's got a lot more character to him. He's got one of these steam style backpacks, which is a theme for Wrath of Kings, but he's got a lot of character, different belt, but what I like about the variant riders is their pieces do interchange easily. So as you can see here, you can put the sword arm on that body, give him more of a commanding look. You can switch out the heads if you don't, if you've got a personal preference. So it gives you a lot of options, which I really like in models, is to have the options to change so that my Fulung Devourer looks different than, say, my buddies. So just pouring out the rest of the model here. We're gonna do some dry fitting now just to see if there's anywhere I need to do cutting or green stuffing, anything like that. So just pushing in his leg here, you can see there's a little bit of a gap there, so I probably will green stuff that, but not too sure. So, and then we come in here with his front leg, push in. Takes a little bit of pressure to put in. You can see there's a gap there, but this back leg is where there's a lot of issues. As you can see, sticks very far out from the model. Not sure if this was a casting problem but it's easily fixed just by cutting back on the male part of the leg. So here, just going to put on his other front arm so you get kind of an idea of what he'll look like up close. So that's kind of what his overall body looks like. And now I'm going to show you his head. His head comes in many pieces, which I don't really like, as it didn't really feel like it needed to have the lower jaw and the upper jaw and then the top part of the head to put in. Lots of rooms for gaps, and I just feel like it wasn't really necessary to have 3 pieces for the head. So I'm just going to put it together. I have a little issue here just with the angle I'm at, getting the headpiece to just fit in. So after fidgeting with it for a bit, you have to come in almost the perfect angle for that, but I do get it in. So as you can see, that's his overall head without his whiskers. I'll bring it closer, move the body just so I can get the camera focused. As you can see, nice detail in the head. There's little gaps. There's one right there, but I think after priming and painting, it won't be noticeable. So, but again, that could have probably been cast in one piece, but that's the route they wanted to go for. So now here, I'm just putting in his whiskers. This one here is more of an angled whisker, which I'm not too sure if I'm going to use that one. That's the original whisker, and then the variant is this kind of more flowing, wispy mustache whisker, whatever it is, off to the side. So just to show you the 2 variants there. You know, it's, again, personal preference, what you think is best. I kind of like the angled one, as just it kind of flows with his body, whereas this one kind of sticks out to the side more. So it's I'm going to put it all together and then pretty much put on the whiskers and see which one I feel fits better with my model. But again, here his head just pops right into the body, and that's the Fulung Devourer. And so if you want to see me paint this guy up, I'm going to paint him up either way, but if you'd like to see how I paint him up, leave a comment in the comment section below. Follow me on Facebook at Wolfhard Hobbying, and subscribe. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.